Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to be here speaking to you this afternoon, and thank you for coming, and as well as the webinar participations. And together with me, some of my colleagues, Jasmine from Key Account Management, Elaine from Marketing, and then Zhenzong from our technical departments are here together with me to support these today's webinar. So today the topic is talk about design needs function. So how does it relate to interior designers about design needs functions? Because nowadays, every space in the house has a purpose. And to achieve that purpose, I click. Okay, I'm learning, good. And to achieve that purpose, the space must be designed to accomplish specific functions. That applies on how Geberit design our products to meet the functions that people need in the bathrooms. So today I'm going to talk about 3 topics. First is about Geberit. So you know a little bit more about the company and what we are able to accomplish in recent years on the project reference. And then I'm going to talk about the residential design trends and the needs in bathrooms. After knowing the needs, then I can talk about how Geberit can fulfill those needs. And last, I'll talk about the future bathrooms, the Geberit one. So I hope then I will try to make this webinar interesting. And then as well as you'll find some interesting ideas to use in your future projects. So a quick video.
And what about the pipes?
Huh?
Und was ist mit Schulung? Und was ist mit... Und was ist mit... Und was ist mit...
Fertig.
Fertig?
So Geberit is from Switzerland, and we are quite old. We are more than 150 years old company. So I think, on the videos, you can see very interesting how we utilize our products, and it's actually a lot of hidden message in these videos. But going through the presentation later, I think I will give you a little bit more insight of what we can offer. So from the map, we see Geberit actually, we are from Switzerland. We are actually cover more than 50 countries with our organization. So we have 29 production plants. So the last year, our turnover is actually 3 billion Swiss franc. So I think it was really, we were also affected by the COVID in the beginning of the year, but then in the second half was really strong, start picking up. So at the end, we actually, overachieved, even, growing our business compared to 2019. So I think, you know, over the years, there are a few things that is very good to be memorized. One is actually more than 110 years ago, we developed the first wooden flushing systems to change the people how they flush in the toilet. Then more than 55 years ago, we decided to move the tank behind the wall, and this is where we started with the world first concealed systems. I think this is probably the products that you remember about Geberit. But then in 2015, we did another major move of the company is that we did the acquisitions of Sanitec, that we actually bought over Sanitec Group with a group of factories are producing ceramics, and therefore Geberit is able to offer the products behind and in front of the wall. This is where the company are very focused. We focus on sanitary systems and then behind the wall and in front of the wall. So this is where you can see a little bit on the turnover. So behind that, including the water supply, then we move in the concealed system and go to the bathroom for usage, and then discharge or bring the waste out of the buildings. So this is where we are focused. So why are people choosing Geberit? I think there are three main reasons that we summarize. One is about the brand, because we are over 150 years old. The brand is very reliable and they are very innovative company. So the next is innovations. So we sometimes call ourselves is Apple in the bathrooms. I know nowadays people bring Apple in the bathroom as well. Yeah, but not eating Apple, but the mobile phone. So reliables is also because when you put the tank behind the wall, I think the reliability is very important because it's very hard that you would like to open the wall, especially the damage, the fantastic style that interior designer choose in the bathrooms. You do not want to damage it to do the repair. So the product's reliability is where Geberit are always focusing. So summarize, you can see where Geberit have been used in the buildings. From the supply, go into the buildings, the use in the bathrooms, and then the drainage brings the things out of the buildings. So our philosophy, our proposition is actually build better buildings. And as well, you can build cheaper and faster because you use less material, you can build it faster and can last longer, which is bring to the last point, build to last. I think this is where people is important because these also related to sustainabilities for choosing the buildings or choosing the materials and the products. However, in today, we've just focused about use. So we are not so focused about supply and drainage. We just focus in the bathrooms. So along the years, we have quite a supporters, I think that including Woody. You're from some of these companies as well. So there's HBA, I don't mention about, these are the names that, you know, quite famous in terms of doing projects in residential or even in commercials. So they are very good partners of us. Together with them, we accomplished many good project reference. So I think this is the latest one that we have is Irwell Hill Residence in Singapore. The developer is CDL. I think this is using the complete a system from Geberit, from concealed system to ceramic to shower toilet, even the bathtub and the basins are fully Geberit. Another good reference is the Riff at King Dot. I think this is a Ding Dock. This is from Capoland and Maple Tree. The designers in that design. So this is using a pneumatics button. So it's different from the standard actuator plate. Then you need to turn around and push it. So these actually can be installed slightly away from the tank, so for you to be easily access to it. And then also our latest, a newer shower toilet cellar, and also the toilet and under-counter basin. Also, we have Avenue South residence. So this is the first project with UOL. Is designed by ADTP, and again, the designers in that design. So this is using our dual flash. Dual fix and as well with the remote actuator. So this is the hotel projects in the Outpost Village Hotels in Sentosa. So the designer is KKS, is using our different concealed systems solutions. One North Events, so it's TID as a developer, architect is PNT. So this is using the Kappa system and using also our ceramics. So JW Marriott Hotels, we just did our Geberit Innovation Days in April to meet people from the industries. So that project is using also our concealed systems and the actuator plates. Boulevard 88. So again, it's a CDL projects. Architect is DP. Yeah, designer is from SS Designs. Gramercy Park, another project from CDL. So it's using our cellar, our shower toilet, and as well with our concealed systems. So a bit out of Singapore, then we see this in Kuala Lumpur. This is a Ritz-Carlton residence. So we completed 2016. Is a consultant, is a Peter Sealing, is using our Kappa solutions. Then another project is Season M in KL, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Then is the design by Blue Water using our Sigma systems. Then Sofitel is using concealed system as well as the Geberit shower toilet. W Hotels also in KL. And also recently, I think very nice hotels in Hong Kong, Rosewood Hotels, designer is Tony Chi, using our Kappa and as well as our pneumatic solutions. So over the year, we see the pneumatic solution is getting more and more popular because of the accessibility. So Hyatt in Victoria, in Hong Kong as well. So that is by HBA, using our Kappa and the pneumatic solutions. So very interesting, you see this is a rectangular shape of pneumatic button, but not put behind the toilet. It's actually put next to the cabinet. So which means it's just on top of the toilet paper. Because I think nowadays it's very difficult for them to turn around to even pick up the toilet paper from the back. So this is another innovative, another possibility for you to push a pneumatic button, to place a pneumatic button. Ritz-Carlton in Galaxy, so this is in Macau projects, is using rose gold color as our actuator plate. So Andas in Macau, so this is by EDG, is using our Sigma and as well as our 4-drain solution called Clean Lines. So here now I want to show you a bit of what we understand about the residential design trend in the next 10 years. Smaller. I think, we experienced this in Singapore, we experienced that in Hong Kong, in many modern cities. So things is getting smaller, but however, people would like to still have their own space. So therefore, I think we need to have a better design home, and then, every area has its own purpose. So we see this is very important. First trend, smaller, better designed homes is required. Next is talk about multi-generations. I think in Singapore, government is encouraging about staying together with different generations. I think that apply even in a lot of housing design with a dual key to allow a bigger family to stay together. So for that, I think the designs in the house need to be designed to such a way that everyone can use it. It's suitable for everyone to stay inside for different generations. So that is important. Universal designs and accessibility features. About healthy, I think, with the COVID, with the SARS in the past, with the COVID, I think people are really now pay attention to about hygiene. This is not only when you wear masks to go out, but when you go home, you also want to have really hygiene environment because, you have family members are working in a different place, they went to different places, your kids go to school, when they come back, make sure this environment is virus free. So this is very important. Hygiene, we talk about indoor, air, talk about water, even talk about acoustics. So that is important that, in the design trends. The last is about technologies. So I think, smart home is where you always been hearing. You talk about, how to connect the different devices, and the best is all controlled by your mobile phone. I think that is important. How to communicate with the different appliances from different brands together in order to really achieving that. I think this is where also very important. Geberit is a specialist in bathrooms. I think there's no one in the room object about that. Yes. Good. Bathrooms in the past, it's just a bathroom, but nowadays it's actually people is their own privacy, is their own private space, because this is where they spend a lot of time in the bathrooms. So this is very important to develop a bathroom that really fulfills the people's needs. So this is where, after we talking to the designers, to architects, to developers in different markets, and this is where we summarize. These are the 6 needs that people really look at it. First is about designs. So this is where interior design is very important. This is where you can value add about the designs, about the finishings, about the layout, also now about the product that you choose. Secondly, is about space. Space means you have an opportunity to design a small bathrooms, and as well you have an opportunity to design also big bathrooms. But how to utilize the space, how to use it wisely to create the purpose of every corners. I think this is where maybe I can give you some ideas later on. Cleanliness, bathrooms is wet, humid. So a lot of times is area to promote fungus or germs. So how can you ensure that your bathroom is clean? It's important. Comfort. Comfort, we talk about acoustics. We talk about many areas. I will cover that later. Accessibilities. How can you make sure that the different generations are getting into the bathrooms can achieve the purpose? Usabilities. How to utilize the space. How to use it wisely. I think this is where we summarize the 6 needs in the bathrooms. These can also apply outside the bathrooms, but as I said, we are specialists in bathrooms, so we talk about bathrooms. But how do we link the design trend in the house to the bathrooms? So they actually link. You know, when you talk about smaller, better design home is linked to the bathroom, we talk about the design space and comfort. When we talk about universal designs and accessibility features, we talk about comfort, accessibility, and usability in the bathrooms. Healthy environment, we talk about comfort, cleanliness, usability. Technology at home, then we talk about accessibility and usability. So we talk about the user's experience as well. So moving on, I will cover the 6 needs and the solutions that Geberit is able to provide. The first is designs. As an interior designers, you always talk about designs. You talk about who's the designers, you know, which are the company that you engage for your house. So before going this, I will show you in videos. Let's talk about the design's needs functions.
We live in a world that continuously evolves, develops, and advances, where thousands of new products are created every day. And yet, their design too often serves little purpose, and their functions are frequently devoid of design. Where something can be beautiful to behold, but difficult to use, or easy to operate, but boring to look at. What if you didn't have to choose? Imagine a world where design and function go seamlessly hand in hand, where everything made is a pleasure to look at and to use. There is such a world, the Geberit world. At Geberit, we use our passion for design and technology to inspire and excite consumers all over the world. By applying our vast know-how and almost 150 years of experience in sanitary technology, we ensure our products are not just beautiful to look at, but truly make life easier and more comfortable. Responsibly made from the finest durable materials, Geberit products are a perfect balance of elegant design and outstanding function. They're easy to clean, easy to use, and increase comfort, illustrating the limitless possibilities created when design meets function.
So we talk about designs and functions together. So we cannot separating them nowadays. Just like, you know, for men, when you're buying a sport car, it's just the car needs to look really nice, but you also look into the engine, right? So this is very important. But again, if you have really good engine, but the car looks very ugly, I don't think you're going to buy it. Yeah, it really depends on your taste. Yeah, but somebody may have difference. So we also work with some famous interior designers on our products. So for example, in our bathroom ceramic, so we are actually work together with Antonio Giterios, which is our Giterios series in our bathrooms that cover the furnitures, the basins, and as well as the toilets. Christoph Bellings is also a very famous product designer. So I think that he designed the Tech Heuer Monocle's watch is designed by him. So he's actually also engaged by Geberit are doing a lot of different product designs. The reasons why we work very well with Christoph Bellings because he listened. He tried to incorporate the Geberit DNA into the product that he designs. So he doesn't look at just the designs, but also the design with function together. So this is where a few products that designed by him that including our urinals, the taps, our famous products, Mera, which is we call it the floating toilet, and as well as some of our actuator plates. So we win many awards for our shower toilets. So I think this is a design award and also the IAC award for all our shower toilet series from the Mera, from the Tuma, and to the recent launch of our Sella. Also, there are many choices about the actuator. So there are different colors, different shape, and different finishings. They also have the front and top solution for you, and then we have the service even solutions and also even the customization solution for you. So a few examples you can see from the videos here. Very short, but I can explain a little bit in details. So for the people who's a minimalist, you're looking to something more white, and then we have glossy white. We have also the matte finishings for you to choose for the white series. Also, some people like black, so you can also go with the black on black solutions. Also, we have the easy to clean coating. I think that's important nowadays. You do not want to have seeing fingerprints on the actuator plate, and that's available on our matte black and also our white solutions, white actuators. Brass. If you want to have some luxury feels, you can go with the brass color. This is the modern industrial feeling, so which is a little bit like a concrete that sometimes even go very well with the concrete wall or concrete floor that you would like to have that kind of theme. The wood, more naturals, more environmental friendly feels. So then you can choose also the actuator plates or go with the wood finishings. Red gold is gold very good in the white tones in the bathroom designs. So we even have the different colors for the similar color for the different products. There's apply for our actual plates and also can go with the urinal plates. Even our clean lines, I think this is a very good products. Instead of nowadays, I think you just use the floor tiles and then with floor drains on the floor to create your shower areas. But sometimes it creates a very challenging for the tile laying to ensure all the water will flow to that openings. So therefore, it's good to flow in one side and then all the water be collected by a long sleeve clean line drainage. I think that is one of the products very good, and it comes with all the different colors that you can match together to your faucet to our actuator plates. So different shape, you have round, you have longer, shorter, round, square. I think that's all available in the Geberit solutions of our ceramic toilets. For I think, a lot of choices is required nowadays for the basin. So there's different shape, under counter, semi-recessed, or lay-on basin, corners, or even the unique shape. These are all available under the Geberit ceramic solutions. Also interesting is we see even, nowadays, wall-hung solution is quite popular in projects. But when it comes to private residential, we still see a lot of projects are using closed couple toilet, floor standing toilets. But for those people who like to upgrade, I think it's quite difficult because they have to hack the floor, change the pipe. But this is where the solution on the left is called monolithic solutions. it can go very well with the floor standing back to wall toilet. So that creates certain uniqueness that you have, or the centerpiece, I call it, in the bathroom, because that is the tempered glass. You can have many different colors to fit the wall finishings, the toilets designs, and then it's not so traditional as compared to just a ceramic toilet. On the right side, that is our shower toilet. We call it a floating toilet because with the chrome surfacings on the side, it showed like the ceramic is actually float on the wall. So this is our higher range. It's called AquaClean Mera. Space. No matter you have small or big, I think space is a luxury. It's very important how to use it, how to create it. So first, Geberit has the called Geberit installation systems. Then we can actually hide your water supply pipe, drainage pipe, conceal system, all on the wall. So that by doing this, you can remove the false ceilings in the bathrooms. When you go back 10 years ago, you may see false ceilings. When you go into the bathroom, you see the ceiling drop down. The reason of that is because in the past, you have a storage water heater that, there's a 60 liters, 23 liter, 48 liters tank on top of the ceilings. Other than that, of course, you have waste pipe. But nowadays, I think people using solar energies are using gas heater. They move this heater out of the bathrooms. So if you nowadays go to the project, you open up the ceilings, we only see the waste pipe. And that is occupy a lot of headroom space. I think, if we take away the ceilings, and I'm sure the interior designer, you have a lot of ideas coming out how to make it even more beautiful. So with the Geberit installation system, we are able to move all these things easily install and hide it behind the wall. So that is what we can offer. And these, of course, go very well with the wall-hung solutions. Talk about space. If we can move the flushing tank behind the wall and put it inside the wall, so we actually can save 30% of space in your bathrooms. I think nowadays in Singapore, even more important, because they talk about accessibility, to allow the people with the wheelchair are able to go into the master bathrooms and or a master bedroom and the master bathroom. So imagine you have now bigger space in this master bathroom by using the wall-hung solution where conceal the tank to the wall. Secondly, about cleanliness. Easy to clean is important. I don't think any one of you in the rooms are cleaning the toilet. Probably, your helpers are doing this. Yeah, some lady is smiling, maybe you're helping. So how easy to clean is important because it's same as for human being. It's too difficult, too challenging, we tend not to touch it. So I'm sure if you're installing a closed couple toilet, there's a lot of hidden corner behind, and in your lifetime, you never clean it. So imagine how dirty that area is. But with a wall-hung solution, it's so easy. It's just cleaning it, because nowadays the wall hung even go for the furniture. Your furnitures are being hung on the wall to create the easy access at the bottom to clean the floor. Also, we have the actuator plate. There's an easy to clean surface. There's no fingerprint. I think this is important. I would say Geberit is not the first one coming out of this easy to clean surface. But why it will take us a little bit longer? Because we want to create a permanent solutions. We do not want to just generate a coating. After 3 or 4 times cleaning, the coating is gone, then you can't see the fingerprints. So this is where we are coming in with the easy to clean surface lately. And also the surface of ceramic. So if you go into the microscope, you'll see a lot of holes on the surface in the standard ceramic. But with Geberit Keratech technologies, we are actually smoothing out the surface, so therefore it's easy to clean and more difficult to keep the dirt. Also, these applied to our shower toilets, and also we have different flushing solutions. The first one on the left is our turbo flush solution, so the water actually can cover the bowl is much better, much quiet, and using lesser water to flush the toilet. And secondly is our patent rim-free toilet. So there's no hidden rims for keeping germs inside. So we'll open the toilet, you see what you see. So it's safe for you to sit down onto it. And the seat cover, you can actually, without pushing any button, you can leave out the entire seat to clean it, to wash it. So there's nowhere you can hide. the dirt in the toilet. So when we talk about the clean line, I think I covered it a little bit earlier. So here I show you another features about the Geberit drainage on this clean line is called the comb insert. So this is a trap that is easily to be lifted up and then you track all your hairs. Yeah, so we even extend this application to even the basin. So therefore the basin from Geberit, can also equip with the comb inserts. So this is very easy to track all the dirt from the outlet. Self-cleaning. I mean, how many of you have ever opened up the bottle traps? Maybe you complained when you're brushing your teeth, the water are not going too well on the basin. Maybe the hairs are inside. But imagine, Geberit also even designed a bottle trap has a self-cleaning functions. So therefore, every time the water running through is actually cleaning the traps. So these remove the dirty work, from your helper or even from yourself. Contour levels. We talk about the shower toilet. There's a waterless in the market. There's many different brands, but it looks nice. I think in terms of the functions, it's all quite similar. But what Geberit you need on our toilet, where you're seeing here, is we call well spray solutions. So we have a patent outlet that actually makes the water and the air together, and therefore is able to use lesser water, cover the bigger areas, and as well it'll give you a very gentle touch, without noodles feelings. It's very, I hope you can imagine about this. So this is the technologies that we use on all our shower toilets to give you a gentle touch and as well as very efficient cleanings. Conceal system. In the past, you use it to just think about flushing the toilet. Have you ever imagined the Geberit conceal system can be an odor extraction functions into it? So when you move closer to the Geberit conceal system, before you sit onto it, it activates. He has a sensor to activate the odor extraction modules. So you can actually, this is an add-on modules to put inside our concealed tank. So usually, if you want to have these odor extraction features, sometimes you have to buy really more premiums, the shower toilet. So in order to equip with that. But with this, you can even a standard ceramic wall-hung toilet, you can have the odor extractions. I think this is one thing that I don't like. I'm not sure you like it or not, or those is your own smells, so you will not like it. So, but, some people will think, oh, I have exhaust fans. So how's the smell travel from the toilet to the exhaust fan is through the air, means you're actually breathing it. But this actually, with this, we actually suck in the air from the toilet itself, a filter inside our concealed tank, and then we will be coming out from the side of the actuator. So this is a new product which was launched last year. And it's also easy to clean, easy to maintain, and easy to install. All the three traps. So traps, I think in Singapore, we all know we have the water seal below. We have a 50 mm water seal to avoid the smell from the drainage pipes coming back to the bathrooms. But if you designed, and those traps are usually, connected to the basin, so you always have the water to refill it. Yeah, but in Hong Kong, this is not the case. So they do not have that. The trap is the trap itself, standalone, and they're using a very small trap. So this is why now in Hong Kong, they talk about want to refill the traps. But in Singapore, may not be a major issue for now. But if you designing a house, especially a holiday house for your clients, so they're not always staying there. 1 year, maybe only going there 10 days, holiday house. So this is a luxury problems they have. The water inside the trap may evaporate. So it means it will damage. So the germ, the smell will go into the bathrooms. You do not want to design a beautiful bathroom with bad smells inside. And this is very difficult to kill. So Geberit came with the solutions. So we actually put in a membrane inside the trap to allow the water to go through, but it's actually avoid the smell are coming back. Because with that sealing up, the trap is able to elongate the water seal for up to 5 months without any refill. I think that is very important. So we have these also in the Red Dot Award, yeah, in 2018. Light, I think that's very important nowadays. I think a lot of products are already equipped with the lighting, the same as Geberit. So we have the lighting on our shower toilet in different area, in the different positions, and also we can change the different color according to your needs. So you can have the light on the shower toilet. We can even have the light on actuator. So really depends on what is your client's favorite. Accessibility. So this is the standard wall-hung toilet lanes, 550 millimeter, 55 centimeter. This is standard. And Geberit have different solutions. They're slightly shorter at 540, and sometimes the 10 centimeter nowadays I think is important because that maybe allow you to open the door or closing the doors of the future to access. I think that centimeter is important. And even we can go down to 510. If you need more, you can go down to 490. But of course, I can tell you, the feeling is not so good because it's getting too short. Yeah, but if you have no choice, so at least we have the solution for you. As I showed you in the beginning about all the project reference that we have, in our regions, pneumatic solution is getting more and more popular because you do not want to turn around and press the button behind or on the top. You want to press it on the side. So the pneumatic solution allows the button to install 1.2 meters away from the tank. You can install on the side. And you can even install it for the foot actuator. For example, in the public toilet, in the hotels, you do not, some renovation not allow you to add power supply. You can actually change our concealed systems with the foot actuator. You just press onto it, and then you can generate the flushings. So this is, we see also a solutions getting more popular. Of course, we talk about technology, we talk about how easy you can access, how easy you can change the settings on the shower toilet, because the shower toilet itself has a lot of functions. How easy to use it, we link it to the apps. And the Geberit shower toilet is, I think at the moment, is the only toilet that you have the apps can carry around. For example, if you have the mirror at home where you are connected to your mobile phones, if you go to the hotels where have also Geberit mirror there, your data will immediately pair with that toilet. So therefore you will have this exactly set up, exactly water pressure, temperature, heat, seat, everything that you carry with you with your mobile and go to the next hotel rooms. That is very important. So you can use it to adjust water pressure, the heater temperature, the lighting, everything is all can be done by the Geberit AquaClean apps. So we say personal settings, you can take them everywhere with you. Also controls, I think the sensor product is quite popular. I don't go so much in the details, but we have the solutions. But one thing about our sensor when used in the public toilets is you can actually using one remote to control all the sensors at the same time at doing the settings. Jianzhong, you can correct me if I'm wrong. For example, if you want to flush all the 5 Geberit urine at the same time, or maybe every 2 hours, every 12 hours, you can just control by one app. One controller, you can control all the devices of Geberit in the bathrooms or in the toilet to achieve, what you want to set instead of doing one by one. Am I correct? Very good, thank you. About maintenance, how to assess the concealed system, doing some maintenance and doing some water shutdowns without hacking the wall. This is what Geberit, have been doing this. Everything is so small and allow your hands to go in to do whatever maintenance that you need. So the maintenance also on the shower toilet. The shower toilet is getting more complicated nowadays in terms of the designs. But still, maintenance is very important. So therefore, we design our shower toilet is so easy, plug and play kind of modules for you to do the repair. I think this is what we incorporate that into our product designs. Usability, as I mentioned, when you go and deal with the 4 walls in the bathrooms, sometimes you would like to create some additional wall, low wall in order to achieve the design that you want. And the Geberit, these solutions can be allowing you to create a low wall and allow you to also keeping the concealed tank and as well all the pipings inside. And therefore you can use it, using the top and using the recess for storage. And then we also have such solution besides just now I mentioned about the self-cleaning bottle traps. So we also can conceal the bottle trap behind the wall. So I think, if you nowadays, people would like to use the space below the basin, when you open a cabinet, you will see the big bottle trap there, which is right in the center of the cabinet. But imagine we can actually move this bottle trap behind the wall and create more storage space for you. And this is where you can store more stuff under the basin. And I think nowadays, even your clients, they are so knowledgeable. A lot of them are very environmental friendly. So I think this is very important. This is a lot of people do not know about Geberit. They just thought about a good brand. Just remember, you have a very reliable concealed systems. But actually, we are beyond that. Sustainability, maintenance, online support, and design support is where we are able to offer from Geberit. Environmental friendly, social responsibility. This is where we've been doing every year. So let me show you some figures. So this is the year 2013 and 2013. Every year, Geberit has a mission to reduce our CO2 emissions. However, in 2015, why suddenly there's a big jump? There was a reason. The reasons come from our acquisitions of Sanitec, which is we actually bought over the Sanitec group with a lot of ceramic factories where they use a lot of energy. So they have no choice. Suddenly you're dealing with the bakery shop. So this is where we come in 2015. This is where from the Sanitec acquisitions. However, Geberit, we put in our technologies, our experience, our expertise in production management, in factory management. We are able to every year start reducing again our CM2. This is our results. We are reducing almost 30% of our CM2 emissions and our environmental impact as well. So Geberit is a very, very environmental friendly company. Our CO2 emissions, for some informations are even applied to the company car that we drive. So this is where we even, that is part of our calculation of our CO2 emissions. Also, for our concealed system, because it's behind the wall, even, we offer 25 years of guarantees, spare part guarantees. So which means the tank installed behind the wall, there's always a spare part for you if you need it. So these incorporate into our new product designs as well. So when we design a new product, we have to make sure that it's not always come with a lot of fancy new components. So some old components are able to use it, or even your new components are able to service the old tank. So that is a big commitment for a company. Online support, I think nowadays your clients, our clients, they are a little bit lack of patience. They want immediate informations. So how can we deliver the information that you need? The best is we put the information public. So therefore, if you go to the Geberit website, you will find our online catalog. You can just type article numbers, or you look for a toilet, a wall hung toilet, or seat cover. You can find information from the article number to spare part, to the designs, to the layout, to the pictures, everything are available there. And this data is not a separate data. These data are all linked to the Geberit database. So it's always live, it's always accurate. I will skip the demo, but this is already available on our website. And about the design support, I think the BIM is getting more popular. I'm not sure about the interior designers. Do you use BIM? Not so much. Okay, then I don't show the videos. But the BIM design is important because that is how you simulate the build before you're actually building it. And the Geberit BIM systems are so intelligent. First, it's linked to our center database. It's always live and update. So we'll never download the library. We'll update it in 3 months. Secondly, we reduce all the image. So we only show the critical features about our products. So therefore, our image size for the drawing side is reduced. Instead of 2 megabyte, 3 megabyte, one image, it will really demanding on your computer and slow you down on when you're doing the drawings. So we actually downsize all our image to the necessary that you need for the BIM applications. So then we also have the possibility when you use our BIM solutions, you design entire project, but you do not want to have Geberit brand on the image. You can actually hide it. So I think this is very good features also for our loyal customers and for any customer to use it. Of course, all the features that you need for the BIM, including the materials, calculations, everything is available for the BIM. So another one is a bit on our software. It's called Pro Planner. So it's actually easy for you to use it to create a wall, create our GIS systems. So this is, the actual using by our users. You can install the wall hung toilet, the basin over here. Then you want to have the shower there, and then you want to have a drainage solvent fittings over there. You can connect all the outlets just by lines, then turn into 3 dimensions. And this is what you get from the Pro Planner. So I think it's very easy. Imagine you have a small little bathroom, but we're not really sure whether you can put everything inside, and we have software to help you. So other than that, what you can do, after this is even generate the article numbers. For the GIS installation, even tell you these article numbers, and then how long you need to cut, and then you just follow it, and then you can build exactly what you plan to have. What is next? I'm happy to share with you about what we see the future in the bathrooms. So these products, the concept is there, the product is coming out already, some are already launched into the market. This is where we believe. So this is the Geberit one. So in the future, despite you have a big bathroom, but you do not want it to occupy a lot of space, because again, space is luxuries. So it's important to put all the storage and behind the wall. So Geberit, 55 years ago, we moved the concealed tank behind the wall. So it's time to move more things behind the wall. So this is where you can see is combined with our GIS systems, you can put the concealed tank behind. So what you see here is a flat mirror, but actually we put the storage behind the wall. It's actually concealed inside the wall. So if very little things are coming out from the wall, but it's actually a huge storage space. We talk about the comb insert in the clean line in the 4 drains. We also put that into the basin. So there's also the comb insert for the basin outlet. And also in the Geberit 1 basin, below there's no water trap. You can see below is totally empty. If you use it as a cabinet, behind is a full storage. Yeah, if you don't use it, this basin is very shadows. It's also allowed the people with the wheelchair to get into it. So imagine a very nice toilet, but it's also a bit allowed a different usage. And also, then in terms of the shower, so there's also a mirror, then also a recessed area for you to put your shampoo, everything behind it. About our toilet, how often you change your wall-hung toilet in your house? I think it's not so often, but you are getting old. Your kid is growing up. So imagine, without hacking the wall, you can actually adjust the toilet up and down by 4 centimeters. When your kids are young, so you want to make the toilets a bit lower, you can actually unplug the toilet. You make some adjustment. There's only two knob behind for you to unlock the toilet, and you can move the toilet up and down and then put it back. So when you're getting old, you want the toilet to be taller for the wheelchair, whatever, to match that height, you're able to also bring it up. So this is the Geberit 1 toilet. There's a special bracket behind to allow you to make that adjustment without changing a toilet or hacking the wall. So that is about the toilet. So this comes to my last slides. I finished a little bit earlier, in an hour. So Geberit is not only focused about the designs, but designs and functions. And that functions also covering the installations. So imagine if we come up with a very complicated designs that none of the installers is able to do it. Or even a lot of installers are trying to do it and they make mistakes. So that will not achieve the purpose that we want to have the products, and your clients will not be happy because every 2 days there's a workers are coming to my house and I want my house clean. I don't want workers come in. But so if the products are able to easily make mistake in terms of installation, we're very difficult. This is where Geberit are focused about the know-how installs. People are so easy to install our products. Videos are all available on our website or even on YouTube. So you can find it and follow it 100%. So when we talk about the usage, then we talk about the design need functions. Everything that we designed, that is a purpose. Same as all the interior designers, when you design the space, there's a purpose. So this is where I see a perfect match that Geberit is able to offer you a good solution for you and also for your clients. Only by combining the both, we can optimize the performance of the bathrooms, because we were not able to achieve just by the products in front of the wall. You have to use the product behind the wall to do this. So, and Geberit has the solution for that. By that, we are able to offer a really good design of our products, cleanliness for your bathroom, the space that we need, you need, your clients need. The comfort level will be really increased, accessibility and also usability for every space that you have in the bathrooms. If you're choosing us, which means you're also passing on our reliability and quality to your customers, and you're choosing a very sustainable products from Geberit, easy to maintain, and as well, and in terms of the construction plannings, you know, we have a lot of supporting tools for you to do it. That's all from today, from my webinar, for my presentations. I hope everyone will like it. But of course, you know, if you have any questions, you know, our website have all the solutions, and our colleagues will be here to also supporting you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, James. I think we can ask the questions more casual, yeah. In this. Any questions from the online?
No questions from the online.
Oh, then assume my presentation is really good. Yes.
Are they all available? Yeah.
The Geberit one currently available is only the toilet.
Only the toilet.
Only the toilet.
The one that you said recess.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
Because also that product was designed mainly for Europe, because Europe, a lot of bathrooms are designed with drywall. So therefore, you know, ours is more a drywall solutions. But I think, you know, we will observe how these technology are coming into this area, that because the product is available, and then, you know, we can introduce shortly in the future.
Okay, so not in the near future.
You know, now I think this year we are launching the basin. Last year we already launched the toilet, because the toilet you can install, you know, on any wall hung wall hung, you know, can install in every toilet with the wall hung toilets, because it's just need the 2 pins are coming out of the wall. Then you can install the toilet, you can adjust it up and down.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that is available.
So that's available.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because now when we talk about the future, it's not too far. Okay, thank you very much. And I hope I have an opportunity to speak again next time. You know, we have more people attending the physical events. Yeah, I think I miss the interaction with the audience. Thank you very much. Sure.